Donald Trump's proposed mass deportation plan has sparked intense debate, with many experts warning of significant economic consequences, including a substantial impact on prices. The plan, which aims to deport millions of undocumented immigrants, could lead to a labor market disruption, resulting in higher prices for goods and services. Why? The deportation of millions of workers would create a massive labor shortage, particularly in industries that rely heavily on immigrant labor, such as agriculture, construction, and hospitality. This shortage would lead to increased labor costs, as businesses would need to attract and retain workers to fill the gap. These increased costs would likely be passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices. Furthermore, the removal of millions of consumers from the market would also have a ripple effect on the economy. Undocumented immigrants are not just workers. They are also consumers who contribute to the demand for goods and services. Their removal would lead to a decline in consumer spending, resulting in lower demand and potentially even higher prices. Key economic impacts: labor market disruption. The deportation of millions of workers would create a massive labor shortage, leading to increased labor costs and higher prices. Reduced consumer spending. The removal of millions of consumers from the market would lead to a decline in consumer spending, resulting in lower demand and potentially even higher prices. Increased costs for businesses. Businesses would need to attract and retain workers to fill the labor gap, leading to increased costs and potentially higher prices. Negative impact on GDP. The mass deportation plan could lead to a decline in GDP, as the removal of millions of workers and consumers would reduce economic activity. In conclusion, Trump's mass deportation plan could have a significant impact on prices, leading to higher costs for consumers and businesses alike. The economic consequences of such a plan would be far-reaching, with potential negative impacts on GDP, labor markets, and consumer spending.